Hi, mainframe friends. If we've never met, my name's Steven, and I'm a recovering web developer and your friendly neighborhood Rexaholic. What I wanted to do today, though, is give you a quick update on the outline macro and show you some of the new stuff that I've added to it. If you're just finding out about the outline macro, it's basically a way to bring the outline view in VS Code into ISPF edit, which allows us to quickly find all of the functions defined inside of a member. Now, originally this only supported Rex, however, I have now updated it to include JCL and COBOL. It's still in work in progress, and I'm sure there's lots of things that we can add to it to make it more efficient, but nobody ever sees perfection. So let's hop over and take a look at some of these new features and see how they work. All right, well, here we are inside of a super long Rex member, and there's no way that I could possibly tell where the only function is, but I'm going to use the outline tool anyway just to demonstrate it. And in case you're wondering, the other two demos are just as contrived as this one, but they give you a good idea of how outline can work in a larger file, larger member, excuse me. There's the web developer still coming out in me. So I'm going to come up here to the primary command line, and I'm going to enter the word outline here. I'm going to press enter. And what happens is we're presented with a really nice dialog, which lists every single function inside of our member. And there's a couple ways that I can get to it. The first is to come down here and I can enter an S over here on the line and press enter, and then it automatically jumps to that line. The other way we can do that is we'll bring up outline again, and I've also enabled point and shoot. So I could come over here with my mouse and can click on it, and bam, there we are. We're at the function again. So those are two ways that you can easily get to your function, and this is really good. So let's check out COBOL next. Now, before we go over there, I just want to point out that I'm not a COBOL developer, nor am I a JCL developer, so go easy on me. All right, so here we are in a COBOL program that I wrote, uh, and all it does is print out my name. But I'm new to this COBOL program, and I want to get really familiar with it, so I'm going to use the outline command again, and I can see now that there's one function in here. I know that's not the correct term, but there's one function in here. So I'm going to come down here, I'm going to select it, and then I can jump to it and see what it's doing in there. And in this case, all it's doing is displaying my name and then stopping its execution. So that's really cool. And lastly, let's hop over to JCL. Again, I'm new to this JCL. I don't know what's really going on here. Well, I would if I knew JCL, but regardless, again, we'll type outline and press enter, and there we go. We can see that there are two functions. Again, I realize this is probably the wrong terminology. I think it's actually steps. Please correct me in the comments below. But you can see here, well, where are these two things? I can jump quickly between those. Bring up 12, and I'm going to navigate to the first step here. So these are really all the updates I have for you. I've implemented support for COBOL and JCL, and I'm going to work on tidying some things up and then work on getting this released over on CBT tape. I also have, I need to work on getting it up on GitHub, and then we can start collaborating with one another and improving this program for the future. Well, until next time, my name is Steven, and may the code be with you.